welcome to Let's Have a Natter with me, Logan Webb. This is episode 1 of season 1, and I'm so excited to be making these little podcasts where we can chat about what's going on in pop culture, in the news, in my head, just anything and everything when it comes to me. And yeah, I know that you guys like when I talk to you on the camera more in depth about what I do, how I'm feeling and what I'm thinking. So what a better way to do it? Today, we're going to start off episode 1 in 2026 with what's in my bag. So I have my trusty new Uniqlo bag, crossbody bag, heavily inspired by those great photos of people like Jacob Elordi at petrol stations with books in his back pocket. This crossbody bag, you know, it's all over Pinterest. That's why I got it. So yeah, let's just dive in. Let's see what's going on. I know some of you will be watching this on YouTube and some of you will be listening. So I'm going to try and describe everything as best I can. I'm new to this, so we'll see how that goes. And I'm also going to be showing you on camera. So we'll start with this wonderful book that I picked up. And I say a wonderful book, but I've not actually opened it yet. I got this literally 2 days ago. I was in Nottingham on Sunday visiting my partner and some friends, and we went into Rough Trade. And I love reading. I read lots of books, but I always read like romance novels. Anyone been keeping up with Heated Rivalry, then you know, this is sort of books I mean. We'll definitely be making an episode about Heated Rivalry, that is for sure. But yeah, so I picked up this book. It's called Essays in Love by Elaine de Botton. I hope that's pronounced correctly. I don't know, I just saw it. It was on offer for £5, which these days you're not getting many books for £5. So I picked it up. I'm going to read you the back now quickly. And yeah, I don't know. If anyone's ever read it, comment down below what you thought. I'm going to start reading it this week. I'm just getting to the end of rereading in the Absence of Men, which is a brilliant book. I've read it like 4 or 5 times, but I've got to get to the end of that before I start another one. Can't be reading multiple books at the same time. It says, Essays in Love will appeal to anyone who has ever been in a relationship or confused about love. The book charts the process of a relationship between a man and a woman from their first kiss to the onset of anxiety and heartbreak. The work's genius lies in the way it minutely analyses emotions we've all felt before, but have perhaps never understood so well. It includes a chapter on the anxieties of when and how to say I love you, and another on the challenges of disagreeing with someone else's taste in shoes. While gripping the reader with the talent of a great novelist, de Botton brings a philosopher's sensibility to his analysis of the emotions of love, resulting in a genre-breaking book that is at once touching and thought-provoking. So who knows, maybe we'll make an episode about this. But I picked that up on Sunday in Rough Trade in Nottingham, and I thought, let's give it a go. Okay, next, we're just diving in here. Let's go. Typical ibuprofen. I don't know, I always carry ibuprofen and paracetamol. There's always someone 24 hours, 7 days a week, somewhere who needs ibuprofen or paracetamol. Someone's got a headache, someone feels sick, someone's too cold, whatever. I just try to be that person who has one, who can pass it whenever they need it. I know that this weekend I had like the weirdest like bout of, I don't even know how you describe it. It's like flu-like symptoms came over me for like 2 days and then all of a sudden disappeared. It was very random. And I've not been drinking alcohol at the moment. I've been kind of taking a moment to just reset in the new year. I am only 21, but you know, in British culture we drink a lot, and I haven't really taken a moment to stop and let my body live without that. So I stopped drinking alcohol on January 1st, and I won't be drinking again until the weekend of my birthday on the 21st of February. which is kind of a good amount of time. You know, I quite enjoy it. So, drinking's never been something that kind of has a hold of me, so I don't see why not. But yeah, so I've been feeling really going through lots of different feelings and emotions since not drinking. I think my body is like doesn't know what to do with itself at weekends and things, so it's been driving me up the wall a little bit. But there you go. Have a look what the next thing is. Oh my god, I love this. So this is a Kodak Instamatic 92 camera. These things are really, really tiny. If you're not watching this, it's like the size of my hand, and it's like a long and thin camera. It's a film camera, and I can't remember what type of film it takes. It's like, is it 110? It's something really weird. I know that I had to buy it I could only buy it in like one online shop, which is crazy. And I didn't even know if it works. Because basically my granddad passed away last year, around kind of March, April time. And he was a very avid photographer. He loved kind of wildlife photography and kind of landscape photography. I don't know how you describe it. Basically just like butterflies and birds. And part of that meant he had a big collection of cameras. I actually got a AE1 that he left, and one of the cameras was also this Kodak Instamatic 92 camera. And yeah, so I loaded it up. I've shot one roll of film on this, and it worked. So it definitely doesn't like the dark. It definitely wants a light. There used to be like a big attachment you could get for this where you'd get like 10 shots from it, or something like that. Like it was like a big light you could stick on it, but it's only like temporary. It only worked temporarily because it had its own battery or something. I don't really know how the technology works, which is very, very Gen Z of me. But yeah, I know that this was like something that he used, and I thought it'd be nice to kind of carry that on. I love my photography. I love film photography in particular. I can't really afford to do film photography that much. So when I get a chance to kind of buy myself a roll as a treat, I just absolutely love it. There's just something about shooting on film that is really is magical. And with this one in particular, I'm going to take to Japan, I think, in March, April time when I go to Japan, and I'm going to load it up. I'm going to buy the film whilst I'm out there. I'm going to get it developed whilst I'm out there, because if you don't know, taking film through X-ray is a very complicated process where if it gets zapped, then it goes all weird, and there's just lots of reasons why we don't want to take it through airport X-ray. So if anyone knows the best place or the best way of getting film developed in Japan, do let me know. Okay, let's have a route around. All right, portable chargers. The people on this planet who don't bring portable chargers with them everywhere, what are you doing? Because you are always going, who's got a portable charger? Anyone got a portable charger? It's like the people who don't have portable chargers are the ones who always need a portable charger. But then I have a portable charger and then I'm hardly ever using it. So not sure where my phone charger's going, but it's always the girlies with no portable charger asking around. This thing's on 8%. I actually got this off my partner's dad, and he got it me for Christmas. It was a brilliant gift. This is like the best portable charger I have ever used. It's just like an unbranded. It says 10,000 milliamps, which is kind of crazy, but yeah, I mean, this thing charges so fast. I mean, I must plug it in for like half an hour and it gets to 100%, and then it charges your phone like 2.5 times, 3 times in full. And it's this thin, and it's super thin. It goes in your pocket. I've just dropped it, which is funny because this is my second one that I've had. And the reason it's my second one is my cousin got married in Italy last year, and we were in a supermarket, and I had the cable kind of out into my hand, and then I dropped my phone, and this thing came flying out my pocket. Bam! Supermarket floor, Italian supermarket floor. It just went, stopped working. Just there and then, just stopped working. It wasn't even that far of a drop. So, okay, it might not be winning awards for durability, but we all need portable chargers in our life. It's important to have your phone charged. You don't know when you're going to want to ring someone or there's an emergency where you wish you had your phone charged. So make sure you be charging that phone. Getting on a train, plug it in. Most trains have plugs these days. No excuses for an uncharged phone. Okay, let's have a read around. Oh, my lifesaver, CarMax. This stuff it's just godly. And the best place that I found to get it is the TK Maxx, or for you American people, TJ Maxx. They have this just pit of the craziest, messiest makeup and skincare, and it's just random, the most random selection of stuff. Well, usually in there's like a multi-pack of CarMax. You can get like 3 for £2.49. And so yeah, I always get my CarMax from TK Maxx. And actually it's a really good place to get your skincare from. There's always something in there that's random, that's like super, super cheap, super reduced, and it all works, right? It all does the same thing. So I get my CarMax from there. And honestly, this winter my lips have been destroyed. The chapped lips has been a real issue. Not been enjoying it. CarMax, you're a real one. Okay. This thing, oh my god. I don't know why I'm acting so surprised every time I get anything out of this bag, because this is the stuff that I carry around every day. So I don't know why I'm acting all like, wow, but it's just for the effect. It's just for the effect. I'm trying to open this with one hand as well, which is also not a look. This is my DJI Nano. So I've been working very hard full time on the side of making content and music, and part of that means making money, which is like, yay, making money for the first time ever. No, I'm joking, but having a full-time job, we've got to do it in this climate, part of life. But there's no reason we can't treat ourselves every now and again to something we've really, really wanted for a long time. And a small vlog camera was something that I really wanted for ages, because there's something about the embarrassment of filming in public that I wanted to get over. Now, I had this embarrassment for a long time, but when I was younger, when I was like 12, I used to vlog with like a big, massive DSLR camera with a big microphone on it, and I was like, that never ever freaked me out. I just kind of did it. I didn't care. There's something about like that young teenage, like just no care in the world, not really realizing what's embarrassing, what isn't. And I just embraced it. I just film stuff. I used to talk. I used to be like, hey guys, like in public, like some Mr. Beast sort of stuff. Like, I don't even know how you describe it. But yeah, I've just lost all of that as I've become an adult. And I think that's part of the fact that we're like more aware that we're being observed than ever before. And the kind of the fear of being perceived and things like that. I know that's stuff that people talk about all the time. And so I thought a little vlog camera was the perfect way to get over that. It's so small, and it comes in like 2 sections, which is like the viewer and then the actual camera. So you could take the camera off, and I can be like holding my phone like this and have the camera in front of it. And if you're listening, I'm like, you can have your phone like in your hand, like you're kind of on FaceTime, and place the camera in front of the phone. So then people just think you're on FaceTime, but you're actually filming a 4K vlog. It's so good. It just makes it so much nicer in public to film. And I don't know, maybe it's more important to get over the embarrassment than to conceal the vlogging camera. Especially now that being like a social media person is so much more normal. But I don't know. It's just how it made me feel better. And I'd rather do it than not do it at all. So there you go. Okay, next we have my perfume, which is Floral Rose by Dossier, which is like a copycat company because we ain't paying £300 for a perfume. And this particular one is a copy of Le Labo, I think it's like Le Labo 33. Please don't come for me if that's wrong. I'm sure it's 33. And it's the same one that Youngblood wears. Now that sounds crazy. I know, because you all have an opinion on Youngblood, right? We know you all have an opinion on Youngblood. But when I was younger, I was a big fan of Youngblood. And I was in Manchester. It was like Manchester Pride or something. I don't know. It was like just after COVID. Everything had, like, we're out of lockdown. Things were good vibes. And I saw him in Manchester. Like, you know what? I have to go over to him. Like, I can't, like, this just like can't miss this opportunity. So I went over to him. I said, "Hey, I'm Logan. Is your name Youngblood?" And he was like, "Yes, I'm Youngblood. How are you?" And he was so nice. He was like, "Are you cool if you put your mask on and then we can get a photo?" And I was like, "Yeah." So I put my mask on, like socially distanced selfie, and he smelled so good. He smelled so good. Because I know you're all thinking he probably smells bad, but no. He smells so good. He was so nice. And so I thought, I was like, little me was like, "Oh, I must smell like that. I have to smell like that." And so I went on to YouTube and I found his like GQ video. Like, I think it's GQ, like men's GQ. And he was like, "Here's what I use for like my daily routine," or something like that. And one of the things that was there was his perfume. So I was like, great, I'm gonna just buy that. That's when I found out that Labo is like £300 bottle, which I get because he really did smell good. So, you know, I guess the price of smelling good is £300, but I don't have £300. So we got the copy. I get complimented on this all the time. People are really, really nice. When they smell me in public, people are like, "What's that?" And I say, "I've got the copy of Le Labo 33. I don't pretend like I've got the actual one. I'm not one of those people. I actually say, "I've got the copy." I tell them the name. We ain't gatekeeping. So this is Floral Rose. And yeah, I love it. It's so good. And they always do like a deal for like Cyber Monday and stuff where if you like buy 4, you get them really cheap. So I always try and get my friends or something or family to buy them at the same time. And then we all get a really good deal, which is slay. Okay. Next up. Oh my God, I'm rooting around. I can feel lots of things. We're towards the end. I can feel something in my bag, but I can't tell what it is. It's like inside a pocket. What is going on? There's 2 things here. Oh, okay. We'll do these 2 at the same time because they're in the same pocket. This is like the little bits pocket. You know when you like don't want to lose stuff that gets kind of just goes to the bottom of your tote bag and it just disappears. The first one is a lighter. Now, I don't actually vape or smoke unless I'm drunk. So I always carry a lighter because I don't want to be that guy who's like, "Can I have a cigarette?" And then I also asked for a lighter because that's just, I don't know, it's just embarrassing to me for some reason because it's like, oh my God, I'm already like begging for a cigarette. Like now I'm like, "Oh, do you even smoke, bro?" Like, no, I have a lighter. I smoke. But no, I don't vape. I don't smoke because it's not good for you. It doesn't bring you health. Doesn't bring me joy. And we should only be doing things that bring us joy. So if smoking brings you joy, go do it. Who cares? And then the other one is this Lash and Brow mascara. It's see-through. We've got to have our eyebrows and eyelashes looking nice and strong, looking happy, and not moving because my eyebrows are kind of bushy. So if they're not like glued down, then they're going all over the place, and it's just not a good look. It's just not attractive. So we have the Lash Brow mascara by That's Collection, which is like £2. Probably not the best thing you can get, but hey, like I say, we're on a budget here. Okay, I think we're on the last 2 things. We have these bad boys, Sony headphones. These are the, I don't know what they are, but they're like the 4s, not the newest ones. These were the best surprise gift ever. My dad got them on like, I think it was like my 18th birthday or something. I didn't think I was getting it. I didn't know what I was getting for my birthday. I got these, which is just the best gift ever. I mean, I never kind of understood overhead earphones, or like the need or want to have noise cancelling headphones. And then I put these on, and it just changed my life. It literally, they are so good. They're so dangerous though, because you're like, if you go on a walk and there's cars and one car goes flying into you, you ain't hearing it. You know, that's just not, yeah, you just don't hear anything. But on an airplane and on a train, you can just sleep. You can just put your head down, sleep on a train, crying babies. Those people who like talk on the phone on the train because they don't care what anyone's thinking. Screw them. Don't have to hear their conversation. Amazing. They're so good. And the X4s were on like this stupidly good deal that was like 50% off, and my dad swooped them up and wrapped them up for my birthday, which was so kind. And I've always really appreciated everything I get off my parents. But that particular gift was just absolutely amazing, and obviously it's like above and beyond what you'd expect for your birthday. So I was very grateful. Okay, and now we have the last thing of the episode. I'm going to yap a bit afterwards, but this is my traveler's notebook. Now, I visited Amsterdam last summer, and if you know me personally, I love a notebook. I love writing my lyrics in notebooks and all that good stuff. But there's one thing that's a big issue, which is I was getting a new notebook every single year. And that is terrible for the environment. 2026, at the time, well, it was 2025 at the time, but terrible for the environment. We can't be doing stuff like that. So I got myself a traveler's notebook, and I went all out. I got a metal clasp for it. I got little, bloody hell, I'm hitting myself with this. I got a little charm, the clasp, the little inserts. So I've got like a little plastic folder insert, a lyric book, a notebook, a little folder insert, pen clip. Honestly, I'm obsessed. And whilst I was there, I got myself 2 sets of pens from a little stationery shop. And these ones are Pigma pens, which I hadn't heard of until I got them. And now I can't go back. You got to get the 0.5mm. They are just amazing. The perfect thickness, perfect kind of how you want a pen to work. The dark blue version of that is amazing. Love it. It's such a nice colour. I write everything in dark blue. And then if I have to write in black, I get my black pen out, which I have in there. Because, you know, some people make you write in black. I know if you're like signing a form or anything like that, then they tend to do it in black pen. So, and it's, God, that sounds so pretentious what pen I use, but who cares, you know? I love it. I love a pen. I love a bit of stationery. It all brings me lots of joy. So yeah, that's what's in my bag for 2026, which is just like flown by. It's been like 25 minutes. I'm just, yeah, that's what's in my bag. I don't know. This is crazy. I've not done a podcast before, so thank you for kind of listening to this point if you've got here. I'm really interested in where to go moving forward with all of this. I know that I love talking, obviously, and I love connecting with everyone. And I'd love to be able to have some guests on the show. Maybe you're really good at science and want to talk about science. Hit me up. Maybe you're really good at pop culture and you want to talk about a topic. I'm happy and down to talk to you about it. So if you're watching this on any platform that isn't kind of YouTube, then let me know. Hit me up. I'll be really interested in that. And yeah, I don't know. I've just been finding myself very stuck with realizing that I don't know anything about anything, and neither does anyone else. It's so hard. Everyone tells you to like make 6 videos a day and do this and do that, and there's a point where you just have to do what makes you happy, and that's what I'm doing now. I realized that there's no use in following all these TikTok gurus if you're unhappy, because then you might as well just go get a 9 to 5, which I also have, but this is all about trying to get out the 9 to 5. So, I think it's very interesting. I think it's definitely an episode to talk about all of that another day. Yeah, thank you so much for sitting with me and having a natter. I've been Logan Webb, and I can't wait to see you all in episode 2 of Let's Have a Natter. Thank you so much.